Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am half naked. Because it's rather hot in my room, you see, and I'd rather not boil myself down because, it's so hot I cannot bear to wear anything almost, so yeah. Don't know why I decided to include that in my greeting, but I thought I would do something unusual. Anyway, it's Ardent Mages tutorial slash playthrough, of course, and there isn't really much for us to do this turn. It's the same turn that you have already seen, and the only reason why I haven't skipped on to the next one is because A, I had a battle in navigation which was resolved with rather quickly, because those were just the eyeless ones trying to pretend like they can do something. Well, too bad they cannot, actually, they're kinda worthless. But in the meantime, I also decided to start sending reinforcements from mainframe to the front line. Why? Well, those anchor wings are relatively fast, so I will not spend too much on paying them. And at the same time, they will make this siege go down a little bit faster, so it's at the very least something. And they also reveal that there are still some eyeless ones roaming around, and I could kill them. Although mainframe is about to have enough guidance on its own, but I would rather kill them than have them roam around and attack random cities, just, to be safe. It's not like my anchor wings are in any danger whatsoever, so I'll just go ahead. And you know what, for this one time, I'm just gonna auto-battle. If I take too much damage, I'll be like, wow, seriously? There's no way you guys could have done this much damage to anchor wings. Either way, it doesn't matter. At the very least, it increases my attack. And those anchor wings dying on a field of battle with increased attack, well, that will be okay. Oh, captaincy is actually about to lose population. That's good to know. I actually missed out on that fact completely. Well, now it's not gonna lose it, but I'm losing dust. Still, it's not horrible. Who knows, maybe the winter will end next turn. Somehow I don't believe I will be this lucky, because, yeah, those winters, they deserve to hit me hard. Either way, let me... Wow. Yeah, I need to celebrate that with a sip of tea. By the way, yes, I am stupid enough. It's effing hot in my room, and what am I drinking? Tea. Hot tea as well. It's not cold tea, it's not iced tea, it's just tea. Properly hot. Because, I don't know, reasons. Anyway, this is holy... That's not actually useful. Yeah, this is something that is actually pretty fun in multiplayer, but in single player, like, are you ever gonna be in an alliance? Like, even in multiplayer, when I think about it now, how often am I in alliances? Very rarely, and it's usually just for role-playing purposes rather than actual purposes. There is very little to be gained from being in an alliance, especially since it can be broken so easily. You don't really trust your allies, do you? But I suppose... I mean, this would certainly encourage people to go for alliance, but with only 4 turns of activation, unless you already have the tech, which is unlikely in any game mode, I don't think it's gonna be too useful. Either way, that's blue AI. What is it? Ah yes, of course I'll give you almost all of my paladin for market by removal. How about you F yourselves? And I can say that out loud openly to your face, because it's not like I have to fear any repercussions. You cannot declare war on me, you bastards. Anyway, let's move around my units a little bit, because if the enemy attacks from the south, I don't want those guys to be my front line. I'd rather have those guys be my front line. So let's move like this. Just to make sure that all my fronts are covered. Of course, the AI might be smart enough to stick around like this and attack the middle of my army, but it's AI, seriously. Even if the AI in this game was far smarter, I still wouldn't expect it to do something like that. Anyway, one other thing I just thought of, I wish we could cancel pillars, since those movement pillars, I no longer have any use of them. I mean, I could have some very limited use when I move in with my anchor wings to assist with the siege, but other than that, they are kinda useless, so I'm not too keen on those still being there. They're just sucking up my coffers, but at the very least it's not horrible, I suppose. Anyway, mainframe is still doing its thing, but since it is summer, I need to now to change the population around in all my cities. It's boring repetitive stuff that you have seen me do already. I'll pause the recording for a second and I'll be right back. Alrighty then, I have returned, I changed production, and I even advanced the turn timer 1 turn forward, because I might as well, right? So all the cities have upgraded production. I mostly made the biggest change of equipping every city with apprenticeship registry, because right now there is literally no reason for me not to do that. Also the city can expand, which I'll absolutely let it do that. So I did that. I also, of course, changed the population distribution in most of my cities, and my hero has leveled up, which is rather nice. So let's give my cities extra percentage of everything, so that in the future my city can be completely immune to winter, which is rather important. or rather the hero, but you know what I mean. So there is that at the very least, and I can't reactivate any of my boosters, which is a bit of an annoyance. But fortunately, soon enough, I'll be able to reactivate the die boosters. So at the very least, there will be that. Anything else? Not really. There's just me having to move this and going to its destination. Now I could move it over here, but I have a feeling that the Kotas would attack it, and then I would not necessarily be in the most optimal position to fight. So I'm just gonna move in close, but not close enough for those guys to actually attack me. Or rather attack the Inkwings, because Inkwings sure are good, but attacking with just two, that would be a rather difficult fight. Although, would it? I would only gain 2 reinforcements every 10, sure, but the first reinforcement would be the Guardian, and the Guardian would be enough to stop the brink of the enemy's attacks, and I don't think I would lose too much in such fight, and maybe it would encourage the AI to actually attack me, which, you know, would be great. The less defenders there in the city, the better for me. Once the fortifications go down to, like, let's say 500-ish, by the way, that's when I'll attack them again, because with 500-ish, it should be much easier to attack and actually kill the enemy units, rather than just sit here and stare at them. Also, Mainframe is currently working on creating a very big surge of ranged units. It's gonna be my artillery in production, but firstly, though, I do want to make an army manual before I make any of those units. I really do. So let's go ahead and make National Military College first, so that then I can make army manual and then I'll spam my artillery. So let's go ahead and do just that. This is gonna be the first thing in production. Yes, it's gonna delay the production of everything else, but those artillery units, it's not like they would have anything else to do in the time when I'm making National Military College. Or rather, in the next few turns, they'll just sit here. I wouldn't set them to reinforce the assault on Kotas. I want them to be near roving clans where I'm going to attack next. But National Military College, yep, I'm totally gonna focus on making that as quickly as possible. So there is that. And those two guys are just gonna sit here. Anchorwings I'll send into... I might actually send it... I'll just be lazy and send it into Mugunwa. Might as well, right? I'm just trying to distribute my units so that they do not cluster together too much and, you know, take up too much of my precious army positions. Alrighty then. Cellar is almost done. The city is making influence because why not? I might need it. Of course, dust is also important, and I'm actually starting to lose dust. And recently I was gaining like 80. Which is a bit weird. Alrighty then, let's gain dust rather than lose dust. Influence is all nice and dandy, but I'm Ardent Mages. I do like to have my dust, thank you very much. So let's end the turn. Let's drink a little bit more of my warm tea in this lovely summer day. Blah. 1 second. Alright then. A bit of a lag spike, that was a bit unexpected, but whatevers. Extra damage, that's useful. My units are pretty good at attacking and have fairly high attack stat, but having more damage, that would be indeed quite lovely, and that's what I do want to have. So let's go ahead and grab that. And I'm probably going to max out this thing as well. It's a very effective pack. It's... I mean, I cannot overestimate its usefulness, especially against enemy AIs, because, you know, their units have ungodly amounts of health. And in this situation, it's also going to be useful. And guess what? The enemy attacked me, but they actually attacked my main... No, that's not my main army. That's my secondary main army. Cool. I mean, I'm fine with that. Let's just make sure that the Guardian is gonna be certainly the first one to reinforce. There's no doubt about that. And the second one is going to be my main army, because it has the amazing hero with extra range. Thank you very much. That's gonna be rather useful. That probe is just gonna sit there and die, which I'm entirely okay with. It's currently taking up my space. It's not a useless unit, mind you. I mean, look at its stats. They're not bad, certainly. It's just, you know, there are units that are just flat out better in my army that could be there instead of this probe. But it's not like it's a bad unit. Alrighty, as last time, I'm gonna start with offensive, and I'll just switch all the starting units into hold position. It's gonna be easy for me. And that's a weird angle you're attacking me from. It's also a bit annoying because I don't think I can deploy inside this enemy city towns. Nope. So that's actually pretty smart by the AI. They essentially cut off any areas for me where I could deploy. Thankfully, I still have enough of them. I mean, seriously. This Rumble has taken quite a bit of damage, so let's shift him with the probe and the Rumbler. I mean, he's got pretty good movement, so he's gonna be able to jump in there quite quickly. Hero is gonna be in the back. I do want to protect him since he is buffing my army. It's rather important. And annoyingly enough, it's impossible for me not to stand in my reinforcement banner. Where's the second reinforcement banner? Oh, it's right there. So I'm gonna be occupying both of my reinforcement banners. Lovely. I have to say, AI when it comes to declaring this attack. You pick the best attack position. Holy. I literally cannot deploy anywhere. In theory, I should be able to deploy on this hex, but because it's behind the wall of the city, I cannot deploy there either. So that is actually rather dumb, but I understand where it comes from. Either way, no reinforcements for me this turn. AI actually picked the bust. I mean, I'm kind of impressed. That's something I would expect of a human, not an AI. Will it save it? Nope, not really. I don't think so at the very least, but it will certainly help. Either way, let's actually go ahead and move, because otherwise that would be kind of annoying. Actually, don't tell me I cannot even... City is not part of this battle, actually. It's not reinforcing, they just attacked me with an army, not with a city, which is why this area is fenced off. I see. I thought that the city is actually the one that attacked me, and that's why I was confused. Alrighty then. In this case, it looks like I'll never get any reinforcements, because my units have low initiative to the enemy, so I'll just be stuck here for all eternity. Not exactly good. Not exactly good unless I tell all my units to try and move and see if it works. No, you do have to try to move to this position no matter what. Actually, you have to try to move there. I mean, I have to say, it's not going to be pretty. I'm going to lose most of my army. The enemy is still also gonna suffer some losses, of course, yes, but it's not a good position to be in. I'm gonna lose a lot. Thankfully, they're focusing on my probe right now, which, again, I could care less about. And it looks like I will be able to move slightly forward, which will... Oh, no. I should have told this guy to move, but I couldn't issue the order because the enemy was standing here. And unfortunately, you still can't issue an order for your enemy to move onto an enemy tile, predicting that the enemy will move in there. So, no reinforcements for me still. And a single guardian will make such a big difference, but no. Alright then. If you can, try to move. Please try to move. Same goes to you. Just try your best. Try your hardest. You just try to move. And... yeah, that's all I can do. Unless some of my units move off of my reinforcement banner, I am stuck here for all eternity. And I'm mostly looking at creating a gap here so my hero can move, because there's no way my hero will move on his own. It's just not gonna happen. I know it. Alright then. Well, I'm still dealing some damage to the enemy. My units are pretty good, all things considered, and I do have the super strike back, so it's not like I get the short end of the stick per se. It certainly could be worse. It's just, compared to how I should be trading, I'm trading very inefficiently, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, nowhere to go to. It's absolute mess. I'm not even gonna pretend that I can't do anything with my targeting and whatnot. It's absolutely horrible. Yay! Things are moving, and now there's space here, but my units will not move to the space over there because there were units there, so I could not issue the attack or the move. I could have theoretically, and I probably should have told my units to actually move to like this area of the battlefield, now that I think about it. Either way, I will have an egg. Oh, he moved. That's something, I suppose. It doesn't help me quite as much as it could, but it is something. Alright. I will not be able to move my anchor wing. It will be turned into an egg. There's no way around this. And because those areas are occupied and they are forest, even the units with high movement will not be able to step out. This is a nightmare. Good job, AI. Just let me move, please. Just anywhere, somehow. I don't care how, I don't care what you do, just GTA 4. Seriously. I'm even gonna move out the AI if it can move, because seriously, I'd rather have a Guardian and a dead AI than AI and no Guidance. I could have used my Incantation of Deluge as well, just to punish the AI for doing what it's doing to me. I suppose I can still do it on the next phase, just cast it over here, nice and easy, roast a few of those units, or here actually. All of those options are not very bad. I could also cast it on my own unit, since my unit has just died. Oh no, never mind, of course the Rambler has moved in, but now I'll actually get a Guardian reinforcing me. So it's not gonna be the end of the world, I suppose. So, yep, hi there! I now have this big bad boy, so F you guys for doing what you have been doing to me. Man, I do hate him. Okay, and I will punish them with the Incantation of Deluge, because otherwise it's gonna be just nasty fest. No, I didn't want— misclick! Misclick! Oh, if you could only cancel that, that would be so great, but no, you can't cancel once cast a spell, which is still stupid. Man, sure, I gotta show those fishes what's up. Oh, they gotta regret they were ever being born. I gotta alkalize the ocean like nobody ever did before. Oh, just rock my balls. Seriously, that's all you can do at this point. Wow, just a power of ow. Alrighty then. Hey, AI is on the front lines. That's good, right? It's actually on the same tile as an egg, which I'm pretty sure should not be possible. It's actually a bug. But whatevs, whatever strikes your fancy, I suppose. Yay! Look at my powerful spell! I dealt so much damage. I'm so proud of myself, guys. I did it. I casted a spell. I spent almost all my treasury on marrying those nasty little fishes just roaming around the sea. I mean, look at them. They're just ignoring our borders, I bet. They're smuggling, I don't know, fish eggs and stuff between my empire and the Kota's empire. How dare they? There's a tax on it, you know? They're not supposed to do that. It's a horrible practice. I hope they all die. I'm really glad oh, great. I'm really happy I got the Rumbler reinforcing. I mean, with all this guy, I tell you guys, I would be so lost if not for him. It's just, I'm so lucky that he came in when he did. I can't overestimate how grateful I am for this opportunity. It's like a lifetime of our own opportunity even. I think I would have just committed suicide without him. Seriously, he's the best. But in the meantime, let's just kill some bastards, shall we? This guy, I don't know, maybe other of my units would be able to kill him, but I want to make sure that he dies. Actually, he's got mind control as well, so maybe I'll kill this guy instead, or weaken him at the very least. So let's go ahead and do just that. Mind control as well, lovely. And come on, seriously, you can do better than that, just miss. Okay, I'm not actually sure which unit is being attacked, Zealous or the Egg. It looks like both of them at separate intervals, which is mighty confusing. I'm still doing a decent amount of damage because of my area of effect stuff, and yay! Battle ended. Now, I gotta hand it to AI, they handled this pretty masterfully. But, yeah, that's all I can really say, and that's a note for me to actually move my army somewhere else, but I cannot really do that, can I? What I could do, though, is attack those guys outright, because they do not have the protection. So I can just do it, and I will just do it. With my main army, in fact, as well. But firstly, you just said reinforce my main army, because that's... Okay, you can move like this then, if you're dumb. And I'll move this army and just wreck some fools, because they deserve to be wrecked. In fact, before I do that, let's reinforce this army a little bit more still. Do you have your... No, he doesn't have his healing ability, that would be very useful. I mean, I suppose that this AI was gonna hit like a truck now when he's in the combat, so that's something at the very least. Let's move in... Let's say... What do you have? You have an AI, so let's move in as Zealot, so a few bonus stats for you. There you go. And let's kill those fools. Nice and easy. And make sure that this thing never happens again. And now they're gonna be the ones with bad deployment. I mean, they will barely be able to... Oh, no, no, no! Ah, I didn't check. I'll also be barely able to deploy anywhere. But I think I should have some spot left over there. Anyway, let's attack. And... Oh, they're reinforcing from a city. Good, good. Oh, according to plan that I just forged 1 second ago. Oh yeah, take that. Looks like most of this video will be battles again, which I'm okay with. All I'm doing really outside of this battle is simming, because I'm just producing more stuff in my cities, waiting for things to get awesome. And I don't have much exploring or other things on the map to do. So, the enemy is here, and that's a rather weird position. Where's the rest of... Seriously, guys? Now you enable the city, huh? Well, again, smart move by AI. I would be more impressed if this was actually deliberate, but I'm pretty sure it's just random chance. So yeah, okay. Fanatics are here. Fanatics are the scary ones, so of course I'm gonna deploy against them. Please let the Guardian spawn here. Oh, it would be so awesome if you could choose what units spawn on your reinforcement banners. The problem with me is that I always keep forgetting what I suggest to be changed in a game after recording, when I think of something cool. And that's really a shame, because sometimes I get pretty good ideas. And for example, right now I'd love to give this idea to the devs and make them work on it, but now that's not gonna happen, I'm afraid. Alrighty then, let's protect the Zealots from the enemy Fanatics, not tempted to actually go ahead from the back. And those guys, I'm not too concerned with. They can buff each other, yes, but the damage they can deal is fairly minor. Let's just protect my hero from them, because I don't want to lose my hero, thank you very much. And this guy, I'm actually gonna move over to this tower, I think. Or maybe those guys are like this. Now I'm getting less morale bonus though, so let's move him back here. Alrighty then, let's end the battle. And yes, Guardian is in the right place. Nice. He's also gonna give me nice morale bonus, which is again gonna be good. Let's move him to over here, I suppose. Block off the reinforcement banner, attack this guy, so he's hopefully mind controlled. You, if you can... Oh no, I will not dare to move this guy over there because he might stay on his reinforcement banner if this move is impossible. So you try to kill those guys, move over there, and prepare to murder some people, some fools. And you just murder all of those nasty little fanatics, because I don't like them here. I would rather they die. I'll be honest, I'm a horrible human being, I know. Do I care? Not entirely. Okay, I'll leave my units on attack, because quite frankly, I don't really care. I don't have a single line of defense, and the enemy is gonna come from there as well, which is, ouch, actually gonna be pretty hurtful, all things considered. So maybe, just maybe, I should move this guy over here with an intention to attack this guy, and you will be the one who's gonna move over here also with the intention to kill this guy, and then I'll be able to maybe attack those guys. It's a pretty good position they set themselves up in. It's gonna be hard to kill them even with my ankle wings, but I don't think it's gonna be impossible. Alrighty, hi, I'm a guardian. That failed on mind control, you bastard. That was important for a change. Oh well, my ankle wing is gonna take a bit more damage, which is entirely fine. It looks like the enemy is trying to focus on it, and a critical strike as well. That's okay. At the worst, they'll turn it into an egg, and that egg is gonna come back. And egg, yep, not a problem at all. Buff damage on the fanatic, again, not a problem. Buff damage on another fanatic, this might actually be a problem, but I don't perceive it to be too much of a threat. And yeah, you're not gonna have the best time now because there are two ankle wings on your face. So that's gonna be rather lovely for me. Okay then. So let's have a quick look. See here. Hero joined in. That's gonna be useful and helpful. I can only assume at the very least. Let's start moving forward. As for the ankle wing, you of course will also move forward as far as humanly possible. And you, I probably want to stop this egg from being assaulted anymore by this guy over there. So I'm just gonna attack him and hopefully might control him, or at the very least weaken him, which would already be kinda nice. You move downwards and also prepare to attack a bit more. As for you, you probably want to move backwards if you get the opportunity, because you are kinda in the rough right here. And what happened to... Did I have a Rumbler? Did he die or something? I thought I had a Rumbler, but I might be mistaken. If it died, then that would be very surprising. It was barely attacked by anything there. Maybe I'm just seeing things, which is possible, I suppose. Anyway, you just said, please attack this guy, and you... Well, I think it's about time I actually go ahead and stop those nasty little buffing banners from actually doing stuff. So let's go get in there. And Justice are there as well, but I'm not too concerned with them, and the ankle wings are pretty good at messing around with the enemy front lines. Of course, I'm putting less pressure on this guy who will now be free to attack my zealots, but I'm okay with sacrificing a few of those. And in theory, I might be even able to attack this guy once I move my ankle wings. So I'll issue this kind of order to my hero instead of the original one, and you just focus maybe on this here actually, on this unit actually, in case it actually somehow survives this late. Anyway, let me drink a bit more. No mind control again, come on! I did not lose an... Oh yeah, I am gonna lose an egg. Or maybe not. Yes, I did lose an egg. That's actually fairly unfortunate. I suppose the plus side is that my other units weren't attacked, and it looks like one of my ankle wings will not fulfill its order of moving up here because the fanatic moved... Oh no, it was smart enough to move next to it and attack it anyway and finish it off, which I'm rather happy about. And those Justice Seers, like, do I care about them? The answer is not really. So there is, I suppose, that. And my hero is gonna get to do something. Not much, mind you, he's more of a tank unit, but at the very least I don't have to worry about him being, like, killed off by the enemy, which is also fairly important, mind you. Okay then, you hold your ground, maybe kill... I mean, if the mind control does proc for a change, it'll be better to hit one of those guys, but this guy is kinda annoying with the way he's sitting over there. So, maybe hit him instead. Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe just try to finish off one of the AIs. So let's see, I've got 70 damage, this guy has way more health actually. I probably won't be able to kill him outright. So let's instead attack him, I suppose. Because I'm aware of the enemy strip strike back, I want the enemy to strip strike back its own units rather than me, which would be rather nasty. And as for all my other units, just move forward as much as you can. And try to see what you can do with your life. Actually, this guy does need and deserve to die, so let's just try to make sure that he does indeed die. Horrible, painful, excruciating death. Move all my units again, and you also try to focus fire on him. If you can, in fact, try to move forward so that I get more morale bonus and the enemy gets more morale penalty. Oh, I did get a mind control for a change. Nice. As I'm gonna be attacked, but that's okay-ish, because I'm gonna attack the enemy fanatic, I suppose, and also block him off from doing something useful, which, again, is always nice. Let me drink more tea, because, again, not much I can do right now. That was the last of my tea, I'm afraid. Today my allergy is a little bit worse than usual for some reason. So I'm drinking a lot, as you can hear, and this videocast is probably not gonna be as long, but then again, it's pretty long already, and there's still more things I want to do. I don't want this videocast to be just those few battles I had so far. That would be rather lame. So alright then, there is an enemy left still there, and barely alive enemy here, which will probably be able to kill myself unless I snap him over with a guardian. So I will have to do it, as much as it pains me to do so. There is a Rambler right there, I couldn't even see this guy. So that's my problem, I have differences sometimes telling the difference between those colored pixels. Like, for me, right now he's almost perfectly hidden, I can barely see him. So yeah, that's why I was confused, why I thought, where did my Rambler go? He was right there, dummy, he was right there. Anyway, I don't want all my units to attack Justiciars, thank you very much, so just move forward and attack somebody if you can. And as for the Anchorwings, try to see if you can just make more of a mess of the enemy, which would be kinda lovely. And same goes to you, Dulce. Wow, you don't have a lot of health, do you? No, you do not. And you can also nice and easily snap off this bastard right over there so that he doesn't bother me. And I'm just gonna leave all the other units on whatever orders they have. I use CPA to actually do something useful with them right now. I think it should be an easily won battle. So that's nice. Guy got mind controlled. Not very useful because he couldn't attack anybody right now, but at the very least I suppose he did not attack me. But then he got an ability to counter my Anchoring, which is not the best, I suppose. Not the worst either. Anyway, let's kill some Justices. It doesn't look like I'll be able to kill all of the city defenders this turn in this fight, which would be absolute best, because then I could just capture the city and be like, sup lols, I'm just gonna kill ya. But either way, I'm gonna kill quite a lot of the defenders. So when I actually do decide to attack the city when it has less fortification, it shouldn't be very difficult. What are you doing, the Rambler? I have no idea. Anyway, you don't... Actually, I could heal up my own unit. Do you have range to attack the enemy? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... No, it should have a range to attack the Justiciars, which would be preferable. So let's do that, and as for you, it says you try to move in and just annoy the enemy as much as possible. And you make more room for the ranged units, which are supposed to do stuff. You keep attacking. You actually move to the back a little bit to make more room for incoming Anchorwings. That would be nice. And Zealots, I trust they will do something useful for a change. Where is this invisible Rambler? He's no longer there. Alright, where is he then? I don't even know. I don't even care either. There's... You just say... No, you're supposed to attack those guys, and I will leave him deal with this girl right over there. That should be nice and easy. Execute plan, and I did not actually have extra range. That's mighty annoying. Who did he heal? I have no idea. I think he healed the Rambler. That's not exactly what I wanted to heal. I'd rather heal the Anchoring, mind you. But oh well. It's not a very big deal. Actually, maybe it's better if it's not healed. If I make the enemy kill it, then I would have an egg and it would be automatically healed to 50% health at the end of the battle, which would be kind of nice. Either way, that's about all there is to say about the battle, so let's just let it go through. Not much to do. La 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 la. I wish there would be an even faster speed battle, because right now I'm playing on the fastest possible battle speed, and I still feel like it could be faster, because what am I looking at right now? Nothing really that is of any importance. And we've seen this battle times and times again as well, so yeah. I'm not gonna get this Anchor killed now. The enemy doesn't have the firepower. Let's just heal on my unit. My own unit. And everybody else just do whatever it is that you want to do. I really don't care. Okay then, let this battle finish off in the background. I do not care. As for my Empire, it looks like somebody leveled up. That's this girl. I already gave her the level up, that's right. And let's see, is there anything that I should focus on production-wise? Captaincy, it still has its orders. Mogulwa has actually finished its settler. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it out. I could, like I said, give it the assist of Anchorwings to guard it. And I think I actually will do that, because, you know, up north there will be plenty of nasty things up there. So let's actually do that. Medals to armies, sure I'm wasting a bit of movement on my settler. but it's not the end of the world. And let's settle right over here-ish. And hey, a battle ended somewhere, alright. I mean, somewhere. We know where exactly and what the battle it was, so... Let's see here. The enemy stick has 4 units inside a city, and I cannot attack them with my main army right now. So there's that, I suppose. I lost an echo and an AI, which is fairly bad, but then again, I did kill a lot of the enemy units, so... And the enemy got a really nice flank on me, let's be honest. They attacked me from 2 sides. I could have created a common front. Usually it would have gone way worse. Anchorwings took a lot of damage, but again, I'm Ardent Mages. I like it when I take damage. And Anchorwings, they'll just turn into eggs, and before that happens, they'll have extra attack. So I'm really okay with that. Okay, hero leveled up, that's nice. Let's give my units even more life, because, you know, not only they get extra steady, but also indirectly they get extra attack, which is, again, awesome. And I suppose I'll leave this army here without reinforcing my main army, just because I want more fortification to be ticked off the enemy city. So there is that, and I might actually send in those AIs from Captaincy to reinforce with my main army. Might as well do it, right? So you go ahead and move over there, nice and easy. Anything else? Not really. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Man, I need to drink, I really do, but I don't want to pause this videocast because then I would forget how long it is and another hour-long video. And I don't think people appreciate hour-long videos as much. I think between 35 and 45 minutes long is like the sweet spot for Forex games videos, in my opinion at the very least. Alrighty then, let us actually move back into the siege. The enemy has rebuilt some of its strength, which is to be expected in all honesty, but it's not a very big problem. I'll wait like one more turn, 595, that's 600, you know, pretty much, and that's still a lot of defense, extra life added in, which I'm not too keen on, so let's make sure that the enemy has a little bit less of that when we attack him. Thank you very much. You keep on moving in, and yeah, I think I'll do it. I'm still half tempted to actually attack the enemy city right now. I am really tempted to do that. But maybe I can do something else that's better. Let's see, can I lower my military upkeep? Nope, almost. If I actually focus on influence, I could have done it, but I'm not too salty about it. Instead of I can give myself extra science, which will be useful. Extra deaths per population of cities. Well, for winter it will be useful, but the winter is not gonna hit in the next 10 turns, so this would be stupid. Building cost reduction? I do have actually quite a few structures to create, in all honesty. So it wouldn't be the worst. And I cannot resign for happiness, and I cannot resign from attack, so there's no way for me to get to military upkeep lowered. This is good. I like this particular Empire Plan development. Let's set it off. And anything else? I'm really so tempted to attack the city, but it's still a lot of extra defense the enemy has. So I'm not gonna do it. I could also wait for my unit to heal my army, which again, I will lose the attack bonus, but at the same time, that will be a lot of extra health regained on Echo Wings, and that will be actually useful. It's better to have Echo Wings than eggs after all, right? But unfortunately, it doesn't really tell you how long you have to wait until the ability is reactivated. I think it shouldn't be very long though. It should be back here any moment now. And also I have... Actually, I should wait until I have National Military College, now that I think about it. It's gonna make things much easier for me if I have double attack, let's face it. So working on that, nice and easy. And other things should be in order as well. Let's end the turn. And in the next turn, not this one that we're reaching right now, but the next one, I should be able to have the awesomeness. Imperial Founding is ready. I don't quite have the titanium for it because I spent a lot of it on apprenticeship registry in all my cities, but soon enough I'll be able to go for it. And I'll probably go for it in my capital, if possible, because it should have quite a lot of science tiles nowadays. Yeah, everything has science on it, which is again rather awesome. So Imperial Founding is gonna give me a very big boost to science, which is gonna be nice. Unless ones think they can actually do something. Now I would normally auto battle this, but I'm really scared the AI is gonna be super dumb and be like, oh, you lost half your army because that's so many eyes once. I'm gonna auto battle this. I'm gonna regret it as well, probably. But they don't deserve to kill any of my units. I have such a tremendous firepower advantage. I'll just tank with my Anchoring and my Ramblers. They'll take no damage. I wouldn't even lose an egg. I mean, I wouldn't be even moved to an egg stage. So if I lose anything, I'll be mad. Lost nothing. Alrighty then, that's fair. I'm not even sure if I have taken any damage as well, which is again fair. I wouldn't expect to take any damage, because at the worst I could heal myself off with a scar. So, Okay, that's good. That's what I expected to happen as well. No more influence from Alliance, that's to be expected. Pillar of Speed ran out, which is lovely. I'll soon be able to cast pillars again and actually make them valuable, because seriously, casting them for more is a little bit, you know, chaotic. Okay, population of Mayframe has grown to 9, which is nice, I suppose. It's not like I can really do much in here, though. I still can't go for another Barrow Street, but I can go for Army Manual now, which I'll definitely want any questions asked, queue up, and it will be really easy to make. Like 300 something industry for something this good, that's ridiculous. Okay then, so there's that done. Signal Corps is in production, so soon enough I'll be able to actually have those many zealots inside my city, which will be again very nice. Let's finish the movement of all my units. That's of course my expansionist units, and you just merge up with this army, nice and easy. And the enemy has 10 units in his city now. I think I'll wait for one extra 10. Like I said, I'll double my attack and the enemy will have so much less health that by that point it will not be a challenge. I think the enemy will fall down. Whereas if I attack now, I might suffer some damage that I would rather not actually have to take. Also, I forgot, I finished the cellar. I should actually work on that, on extra food. I'm now losing quite a bit of gold though. Can I get the astronometer a bit faster? I actually can. I can get the next 10, which is rather awesome. Okay then, I ignore this dust loss because soon enough I'll get insane dust boost. So minus 18 this test, seriously, do I care? Answer is no, I do not. Okay then, let's finish the 10. Come on, come on, finish already. I want to end this video soon-ish. But before I end it, I do want to capture the enemy city. I think it will be a very, very nice fitting end to this. And oh, are you gonna attack me? Are you stupid enough? No, they just moved some units around. Alrighty then. 400 fortification. That's much less than the 1000 that I attacked them with last time. So I could probably do it. Can I heal my units yet, by the way? No, still not yet. It's a very long cooldown on this ability, so I'm not really surprised. But I thought I used it longer ago. Oh well. Either way, nowadays I actually have this amazing little structure. Where is it? Where is it? National Military College. Plus 100% attack on units, which is gonna make things... I mean, those guys, they're gonna be such powerful units. It's gonna be awesome. So, yeah. Okay then. Either way, let's go ahead and apply the move and attack. There's no reason not to attack now. So let's go ahead and do it. Nice and easy. Bam. And let's have a quick look-see. Yeah, there isn't really anything I need to do. It's just... Oh, no, I think my secondary main army is not reinforcing when it's supposed to. My mistake. Either way, it's not a very big mistake. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. I'll pause recording. Oh, wow, that was a loud sneeze. Oh. I'm glad I paused the recording. It would probably be deaf by that point. Holy. Anyway, no. Anchorings are not on the front lines. Rumblers are on the front lines. Because they're supposed to take damage, they're not useful for anything else after all. And I actually have quite a lot of artillery in this army, which I'm not necessarily too keen about. But yeah, I'm really not too keen about that. I could have composed my army, created a little bit better of an army composition. Those fanatics now can just run by me and wreak havoc. So what I think I could do... this guy has 4 movement, but those are forest tiles, so he would move to, at most here-ish. So I'm gonna move to here, make sure that my southern flank is secure at the very least, and I might move my hero to this town, but instead what I could also do is move my zealots like this. They'll still have a ton of range behind you because of my hero ability. Move this guy over here to give extra bonus to my spawn units, and the guardian, if he spawns over here, that's nice. He'll be able to move slightly forward. If it's not a guardian, this will be an unit with more movement point, and it will be able to fix the hole in my defenses soon enough. And there are no fanatics that can immediately jump into there because there's too much forest. So that should be good, more or less. So let's see. It's an AI, not exactly what I wanted and or needed, but I suppose it's okay. 1, 2, 3-ish. Who do I want to attack? This guy, what is this? It's a militia. I don't really care about militia, but at the same time, it would distract the enemy. And also getting, yeah, if this militia attacks this fanatic, the sweep strike back would be so lovely. Indeed. Alrighty then, you decide. Let's see, you can attack 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's focus fine on this guy and see where he lands by the time he moves, shall we? And you, of course, do move forward, because otherwise it would be pretty dumb. my hero is not gonna move anywhere. She is just fine where she is. She's gonna have the hold position order and just attack on 1, 2, 3. Let's say this guy. That's an easy. You also hold position, but try to kill this guy if possible. Hold position, try to kill. Hold position, don't try to kill anybody. If somebody comes near, then you can try to kill. And let's end the turn and see what is gonna happen. Please give me mind control. That would be great. Thank you. That's what I needed. Okay, the enemy is going for the breach, which is, of course, to be expected. It will be a bit annoying, I have to say. My zealots will be in danger, but my guardian should be able to deal with that fairly effectively, I would assume. So yeah, that's why I should have paid close attention to the army that is reinforcing me. It looks like my ranged army is reinforcing first, instead of my secondary army, which actually has melee units. And come on! That was pretty horrible of a miss for me, which is fairly annoying. Fairly annoying indeed. Hey, wait, what? No! Oh, come on! I told you to hold your ground! And also attack, yes, but... and I told him to hold his gun too, but also to attack. That's why you're never supposed to click so much. Oh, so annoying. So annoying. Now there's a big breach with my defenses and my hero is gonna die as well. Which is just the worst. Okay then, let's try to focus on this enemy then, if my front lines are gonna be all messed up and stupid. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay, what is this? It's a militia. I don't really care about focus firing on it, so instead let's focus fire on this bastard right there. Nice and easy, and just pummel it to dust. You move forward. You also move forward, because it's not like you can do much else. End the turn. No mind control this time, because it's actually important for a change for me to mind control. So no. I mean, last time it was also important, but whatever. My hero at least didn't take any damage, which is nice, I suppose. But still, I'd rather they attack one of my melee units that actually have the super strike back, mind you. But it looks like this is just too much to ask. And my Rambler is actually gonna die. I mean, it has been taken damage. Are you seriously attacking Guardian? I mean, you can try. I won't bite it. It won't bite it either. And seriously, I really was hoping to actually deal more damage to the enemy. Oh well, maybe one day. At the very least, my Guardian does have the aura of leadership, so it's gonna give a massive morale bonus to my zealots right there. So they should be able to hit the enemy reliably now. And now, finally, for the real guests to arrive. Thank you, Inkwings. It took you long enough. Unfortunately, you cannot really attack anything nowadays. Although maybe if one of my zealots dies, there will be space for this Inkwing to go in there, which would be kind of lovely. If not, it will probably stay on my reinforcement banner and just be generally annoying, which would be horrible. Okay. All of you zealots, you make sure you hold your ground. I don't want you to just go frolicking around and do stupid stuff, alright? So all of you guys, just sit in there, don't move, and attack the enemy if possible. Let's focus on this guy, because he seems to be the most annoying at the moment. So not like this, nice and easy. My hero... I don't want to move him, because this will create more of an opportunity for the enemy to go into the breach deeper and lure... Oh, sorry, I thought that's my phone, but those were just the bells inside the city. I don't know why I thought it was my phone ringing. It doesn't even sound like my phone at all, but what else? Okay. And you also focus on the same poor bastard. I'm just gonna wreck his face so hard, his face is gonna be officially wrecked. And you try to kill the reinforcement, the buffing guy, because he's rather annoying. Okay then. Nice and easy. No mind control, of course, because, you know, I get it. Of course, I shouldn't complain. It's not a big thing, but it is somewhat annoying. Okay, either way, my zealots are dead, which is good because it will allow my Inkwing to actually move into position, fix the breach, and also attack the enemy rather effectively, which I'm really happy about. There we go. Hi! I've got an Inkwing. You will die soon enough in a painfully, horribly awful death. I could have probably faced it better, but either way, the guy probably knows what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that he's boned. Okay. And now let's just go let the battle go through. I'm having some doubts if I'll be able to capture the city with this fight though, I have to admit. I'm okay with taking some damage. I mean, this army is fairly outdated, all things considered. I mean, no, it's not really outdated now that I think about it. It shouldn't be at the very least. And its morale, I mean, not morale, but experience should be fairly decent as well, so it shouldn't be that bad. This Inkwing is later, so I will just give it an order to attack him, and in general move in this general direction. And you just said, just move backwards a little bit and attack the Justiciars. because I want to create more space for myself. That's mostly what I'm going after. And you should be just fine attacking this particular fanatic, because this will allow me to get the maximum area of effect damage, which is, again, lovely and exactly what I want. And this guy, I can kill him with a Guardian, but I'd rather actually attack maybe the Justiciars. They are in kind of a vulnerable spot for me, so maybe attack the Justiciars. Maybe. Or I could attack the Fanatic instead. But he's probably gonna die anyway, so let's attack the Justiciars. Will I Mind Control? No. This time I really didn't care if I Mind Control, in honesty. But, you know, it would have been nice still. It's been a while since we saw the Mind Control. It's not a big deal. It really isn't. As big of as I'm making it to be. And my hero unfortunately has fallen, which is a bit annoying. Not a very big deal. My units are all in point blank range anyway, but it would be nice to have a hero, you know? It helps to have a map as well. Anyway, unfortunately now, because I told my units to hold to the ground and they only have free range, they're not really gonna be able to attack anything. I mean, actually... Wait, what? Okay, maybe they stick up 4 range because my hero has only fallen this turn. Or maybe it's or maybe they're attacking targets that are 3 tiles away and I'm just miscalculating. Yes, I am miscalculating. They do have the original range to that. So never mind, never mind. Okay then. And that's phase 4 out of 6. I'm now certain that I will not be able to finish off the enemy completely. But I'm certain that I'll weaken them enough that next turn I'll be able to conquer the enemy city. And I will not end this videocast before the enemy is completely captured. Before the codists are dead, before everything is just jolly. So let's just keep on attacking. You attack those Justiciars and you just do nasty things to the enemy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Nasty things. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I think I went a bit far. Anyway, it's a shame I cannot tell this Ramble to sit here and attack like this in a line. This would be so awesome. Like, the amount of area effect damage out there would be great. But I can't, unfortunately, again. It's okay. I am hoping that this Anchor Wing will be attacked, so that I can get an amazing sweep strike back, which would be just lovely. But unfortunately, I do have little control over that as well. So that's about it. You guys just move forward, I assume. Whoever you attack, I'm gonna be fine with, but try to attack, if at all possible, somebody. You can move a little bit forward to make more space for other zealots, I suppose. Try to attack the guy in the middle, thank you very much. I probably should have attacked this guy instead, because he's more in the middle now that I think about it. And hey, Mind Control! I don't need it now, but thanks for giving it to me, I suppose. Alright then. Man, I need to drink. I need a drink so badly. Let's just imagine drink. Or just deal with the other things in my empire while the battle is going on, because it's not important. Anything that needs my orders, security does indeed. Alrighty then. You are working quite nicely. Look at dust! That comes from a capital, by the way. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, this city, it's probably gonna be a bit of a production city, in honesty. It does have quite a bit of production. Actually, let's have a look. What are most productive city? Mainframe, Mugunwa, security. But security is still in the top 3, very closely matched. Of course, mainframe is far superior, but that's to be expected. So yeah, Mugunwa and security will be the main production hub. So security, please do make an army manual. Or maybe Mugunwa. Mugunwa is currently working on my income, so let's actually make it so that security is the first one to do it. So security and manual, and then let's follow it up with just spamming. I'll make Rumblers in the city, why not? They're a bit cheaper than all my other units, and they are the frontline tank like units, so that will be fine. And let's move a bit of my population to industry production, so I can actually make those guys in a decent amount of time, but also let's grow my population a bit as well, why not? Okay, how's the battle going? Still not done? Yes, I know. Let's just... Okay, you dear zealots, please just try to focus on something that is a bit more vulnerable. So like this guy, for example, who is right in the middle of everything. Thank you very much. And as for you, dear Guardian, you focus on, let's say, this guy, who would otherwise not take as much damage. And you just kill people. And you attack from this angle. And I kind of want to see some more bloodshed suddenly. I don't know why. Never mind, no mind control. I don't feel like watching bloodshed anymore. Either way, the damage that the enemy city will have taken, city defenders rather, is gonna be excruciating, and yeah. The enemy will be, if not completely destroyed, almost completely destroyed, which is great. It will allow me to capture the city really easily. Okay, navigation still has things to do with mainframe and Mugunwa as well. So not much to do there. What about my cellar? Still on their way. Okay, I need to destroy the city because too many chiefs I will not. I will not go for too many chiefs. It's the worst quest that was ever invented by anybody, in fact. So yeah, I would rather not. How are you doing? Oh, great, a miss. Lovely. Anything else though? I don't think so. Actually, captaincy is out of orders as well. So let's have a quick look. Geometry clubs would actually not be horrible. There are quite a few science styles around this place now. So I suppose I could make them. And of course a few years survived. Wait, what? There was a preacher. I thought it's a fanatic for a second. What else? Anyway, Geometry Labs, please do make that, and then continue with Borrow Streets, I suppose. So that you can actually be somewhat useful as a city. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? And let's move some population around to help you with that quest as well. Nice and easy, like this. So I can complete Borrow Streets almost instantly. Good. And the enemy city still has some defenders in it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Okay, you move on to join the hero. Nice and easy. And let us end the turn, I suppose. There isn't anything else to do. Nope, I'm pretty sure there isn't. So let's end the turn. And I am gonna capture the city this time. Seriously. Next video is when I'm gonna talk about what I'm doing with the city. But this video, I want the city to be here. And no! GTA 4, I'm not giving glass to you. Not anymore. I'm really surprised that the coders aren't begging me for mercy, by the way. I mean, it's by that time they should. Okay. Anyway, can you heal? No, you still cannot, you bastard. Can you do your job, Guardian? Anyway, let's attack. The city is mine. I don't trust the auto battle, so let's actually go ahead and do it properly. For the last time. And it will be fairly fast, I assume. Okay, just deploy where I need to. You know the deal by now. I actually only have 2 melee units, which is a bit awkward, I suppose. My hero is not in the best of shapes, let's just put it this way, but either way, it's not a very big deal. The guy will probably spawn over there because F me, basically. But that's also, again, not a very bad thing, all things considered. Just go here, the fanatic should not be able to reach you. And just, yeah, of course, you spawn over there. Kill the fanatic if you can. Actually, oh, I didn't leave him any space to move. In this case, heal a hero, I suppose. That's actually mighty annoying. Actually, try to move forward and heal a hero if you can. He will not be able to move forward. Move backward then. Leave more space for the units to spawn. Man, I failed it so badly because I wanted it to go for so fast. Do I really care? Not really. Also, let's give my units extra defense, maybe? It's so weak though. I mean, it's such a useless spell. I really am not a big fan of it. I could also deal some damage to the enemy. I kinda could use this dust elsewhere though. So let's not bother. I could also increase my attack. Which, I mean, I might as well. So either way, one tower will be unoccupied. Let's increase the attack of those units in there. And just have them brutally murder everybody. And focus fire on the only dangerous unit in the enemy army, which is the fanatic indeed. Nice and easy. Let's kill him as brutally as possible. Launch the fight. I gain extra stuff. My hero is gonna be attacked, which is nice because I just healed her, so she really doesn't care. And yeah, come on, I just want to see my... Oh, come on, she does get up right because she just died. Either way, I do want to see my zealous fire, so please do that. Okay, that's not super impressive by now. Come on, give me a critical hit. I want a critical hit. Please give me a critical hit. Now, oh yeah, it did get a critical hit, nice. And the enemy is dead right there, so it's nice and easy. And now, I can just go ahead and tell my units to do whatever they please. And you try to heal this Inkwing, I suppose, because you're too far again. Okay then. As for the rest of my empire, let's see, navigation finished its stuff. I do want this to be more of a science-oriented city pretty soon. So let's finish off the Borrow Streets. And let's move in some of my population to speed up the production. Yeah, that was good. Now it's barely gonna grow, but at the same time I also need the extra science that this particular city is giving me. So let's keep those guys over there. I do have some sort of an army here, but as you saw by me getting attacked by neutral units, I do need this army to be there. Yep, just murder the enemy, I don't care what happens in there, I really do not. And as for captaincy, you can make another bit of Borrow Streets, which will be nice, it will allow you to finish off what you've been doing. And after you're done with that, I'll give you some new orders, I suppose. Anything else? Not really, Mugun-wise, just fine, for the time being. I can tell it to make some more Anchorwings though, which I probably will. So let's go ahead and do that. I can also... Oh, looks like all my pillars are now expired, which is nice. And the enemy city is captured! Before I do that though, I smell a really nice place to put down a pillar right there. But maybe my new city will have a better place. Hi there! That's the enemy city. Okay, what do they have? Okay. It's not like the AI never won from Mill Foundry. I would be really surprised if they didn't. I'm pretty sure they sold it once their empire got bankrupt. That seems to be much more plausible explanation. Anyway, what do they actually have? They have Imperial Kennels. Well, that would explain some things. Materials Hold, yep. Medical Center. Dust Transmitter. So, did that delete my other Dust Transmitter? Because it's supposed to do that. It didn't. Well, I somehow have 2 dust transmitters. In the past it used to destroy them, so I'm fine with that. Maybe it will be automatically scrapped next then. If it's not though, it's amazing. I have 2 dust transmitters. It's as good as it's gonna get. As for other things, they're not too impressive. In fact, some things like extra terrain with river. Do you actually have rivers or sea or lake in your city, towns? Well, you do have a little bit of sea. And some rivers. Okay, I suppose it's not completely worthless, but I can't believe it to be too effective to you guys. And another set of mineralogy. You're not supposed to be able to treat the system like that. At least in the long ago, when this system was being implemented in the VIP versions, it didn't work like this, I'm pretty sure. But if it does work like this now, then, well, all power to me, I suppose. Okay, I can in fact make mobile streets as well, and I can make it the right of way. And I have to make a lot of things in here as well. But that will wait until next video. Ladies and gentlemen, Henry got killed! Which is rather nice. It feels good, nice, refreshing, and I have a new 14 population city. Things are gonna be pretty nice, especially since it already has, well, not that much production actually, all things considered. It seems to be like my science city at the moment, but I'll make it my production city. I do need to have more production. Even though, I mean, look at that in the science. Oh boy, it's a lot. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you online.